Hi, this is Josh. If you don't listen to Hardly Heroes, then fuck you.
Did you? Oh, because you're talking to the back of it. That's why.
Oh dear.
That's why it sounds like this. What's wrong with
What
me?
about now?
Whoa, look at
Yeah.
that. Hey.
Sounding real good.
Hey, buddy. Nice to
Coming
hear
to
you.
you live.
Oh dear.
Oh, man. So,
So,
I got something I want to chat about today.
a little
what?
little chatty chat.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about the Super Bowl, by the way?
We can talk about that.
I'm about to turn it on.
But what I kind of want to talk to you guys today about, I don't know if this is a holiday or whatnot, but I got showered with gifts from listeners today.
Oh, hello.
And it was amazing.
What? I mean,
One of them was because it was a gift to me, and they didn't want to hurt your feelings.
A
so
bullshit. That's a
give you a-
bullshit. She gave me my own pack of Oreos.
But why?
Because she said, I know you like Oreos. I listened to the show.
who did this?
Letty,
Did I get any Oreos?
you're eating some of
No,
my
no, no,
Oreos.
no, 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 no. Did I get my own individual pack of
no, no,
Oreos?
no.
Because you both got
Let me
your own
explain.
individual packs of Oreos.
I did something for her at work.
Did Buddy?
No, that's
What
what,
the
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but see, your
I
your
have-
work-related thing is Rockstar, not Rockstar and Oreos. You got the
Yeah, I guess
Rockstars.
so.
I got Oreos, and you got Oreos.
brought
Okay,
me 3
but
rock
I
stars.
did just as much as you did to earn those Oreos. I should be getting some Oreos.
Well, maybe I'm just her favorite, or Manny too. So,
Okay, fine.
so that's not it. That's not the
Be
only
like,
thing
the
I
Hardly
got.
Heroes gifts are getting quite expensive.
Seriously.
It's I'm loving it, and then
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it,
Oh, sorry.
and then Chrissy, another listener of ours,
Oh, dear.
she gave me packages of peanut butter M&Ms, quite delicious, and a Red Bull,
Oh.
which was awesome, and then wrote me a note. She said, just wanted to thank you for doing the show. Show's awesome. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
What was her name again?
Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Love
Thank you,
it.
Chrissy.
So I thought that was cool.
Did she write a review?
No, there's no new reviews. I just checked.
That's your next step, Chrissy.
Sorry.
Yeah, come
Write the
on,
review.
step it up. We
Let's
need
do
a
it.
review.
Just checked.
Almost
So-
there. Almost there.
I just thought that was cool. So one great thing about doing a podcast,
Oh,
you get Oreos
Get
and Red
Oreos,
Bull
yeah.
and peanut butter M&Ms.
this is true. I got one Oreo, so that's pretty cool.
Because Robin's doesn't count because, Robin's Manny's wife.
Yeah.
That's true.
Came out of
But-
my pocket.
And her gifts
Wait,
were dope.
Robin came out of your pocket?
No, the gifts did.
What?
Yeah, it came out of their joint, or,
What is she,
both
like
of them.
Ant-Man? She just, hits a button and then she becomes little tiny?
She does.
Oh,
Little
okay.
Tiny?
Yeah, That's her gang name.
Little tiny.
Little Tiny?
Little tiny.
What's up, Little Tiny?
She's gonna keep calling her little tiny now.
Yeah, totally. Why not?
I like that.
By the way, did you guys know artificial raspberry flavoring is made out of beaver taints?
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes podcast. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron. I've been saving that one.
Oh, man, that one was really good.
That's a fact, too. That's true. That's true.
That's true facts.
Yeah, beaver taints. Raspberry artificial flavoring. It's a thing.
I was so
and,
bit.
and artificial vanilla, too, but I felt that was a little long to say all that.
I was so busy thinking, oh shit, here comes his his fucking joke, and I'm like, okay, get ready. Oh fuck, the volume's down. Like I just started thinking like all these things,
that's
so I didn't
funny.
even hear the punchline.
Did you know artificial raspberry flavor is made from beaver taint?
That's a good one.
See?
I love
Right?
it.
Awesome.
Well, it totally makes sense.
What? No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
No. Before we get into the show,
Oh,
I just want to get it out of the way.
let's do it.
Days of the week.
It's a happy day for me. I think I'm
Okay.
going to go.
What's the date today?
I don't know. What is the
It
date
is
today?
2/9/2016, February 9th.
What?
2917.
17.
2017.
You said 16.
Oh, because I wrote it on the. I read whatever's on the paper. It doesn't matter.
All right, wrong.
Whatever's on the paper, I just read it. It is episode 40 though. I got
Go
that
fuck
one.
Yeah.
yourself, San Diego.
Big 4-0. Nice.
I just wanted to wish you guys a happy National Chocolate Day.
Ooh, yeah.
I love chocolate.
Right?
Yum, yum, yum.
Pretty darn good. Also, National Bagel Day. I could go for a good bagel.
Ooh, I have a bagel every morning.
French onion, you know what I'm saying?
French onion or anything.
It's too heavy
bagel.
for me.
Everything. Is it anything or everything?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything and anything.
Pizza Day.
Yeah!
Every day is pizza day.
This is true. And because of those were all really delicious treats, it's also National Toothache Day.
Ooh,
That's
true.
yeah.
That's
and
true.
diabetes day maybe?
Nope, not
No.
today.
Okay.
Today might be my favorite day. It's pizza day.
It is
Pizza.
Pizza
You
Day.
know how much I
Pizza's
love
great.
pizza.
And you know what I brought for you? Not
Pizza?
No, not pizza.
What a dick.
Tacos?
I bring you Oreos and you'll bring me shit.
No, Chrissy brought us No, Letty brought us Oreos.
Yeah.
So,
Chrissy's gifts only came to me because I'm her favorite hero.
whoop-de-doo.
Well, more
Yeah.
hardly hero, but
Yeah.
I'm a hero in my own eyes.
Well, that's what my mom says.
You do have a face for radio.
Shut up. Speaking of, so there's been a lot of rain in our area, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Like a
there
lot.
has.
Sacramento.
God damn. Still have to get used to that.
Yeah.
That was good. I like it.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway,
That was perfect time.
so there's a lot of rain.
I was like, I got one for that. I got
There's
it.
a lot of rain in our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
And I was driving to go see the parents today. My parents, Tree Go Now. And I went and I said hi. And when I was on the way there, the news van for KCRA 3 was in front of me. And they just went around to because my parents live out in the country,
Out in
and there was a lot of
boondocks.
flooding out there. And they kept going, and I was leaving. My father, Tree Now, was out front. I was dressed really nice. I was looking like I wanted to be on the news today.
By
Okay?
the way, is that country the country of Galt?
No.
No, Hood. Franklin.
Little bit north of Galt,
Got it.
a little bit northwest of Galt. But anyway, so I got in my Lancer, my little Lance, and I look, and there's a news van parked in front of my parents' house,
Yes.
interviewing my haggard ass father.
Rain.
Was that today?
Yes.
You gotta go record the,
And,
the news.
And they talked to him for like 5 minutes, and I'm just sitting there
Did
waiting
they
to
just
leave.
ask him questions? Did he?
He
One-word
was
answers?
on the news, but I didn't watch it. But yeah, I'm just waiting to leave. I'm in my car, and they can see me, and their whole big ass van is blocking the driveway.
Dude, why didn't you hold up a Hardly Heroes sticker
Go
or
put your shirt on. Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
raining, first of all.
Who
And I,
gives
he was
a
at his-
shit?
I didn't have my shirt.
That's
didn't have-
free publicity.
Didn't-
Should have turned your car around and just pointed at the sticker.
Wouldn't have been. I mean, it's kind of far. I mean, just pull,
They'd have been like, "What is this balding?"
I don't understand what's going on.
Just pull your bumper off.
Yeah.
And just hold it up.
Hey guys.
Like a
Hello.
fucking.
I do a podcast, Hardly Heroes.
Oh dear. But so
It's on
they
iTunes.
so blah blah blah. I was blocked. And
Podbean.
my dad was getting interviewed, and I'm sure he like looked disheveled, looked like probably a hobo. Like he was out in the rain in some fucking blue and yellow poncho. Yeah, it was like a windbreaker jacket, but it looked like a fucking poncho. Okay, and so and I told my mom, I was like, hey, so Dad's gonna be on the fucking news today. By the way, I texted her, and so about an hour ago, she texted me and she said, hey, by the way, your car was on the news.
Not
That
the
was just-
back of the car, was it?
No, just the front. Because I was waiting there, and I guess they just got a picture. They got a shot of my car.
All he had to do was turn it around so
Oh,
it faced.
that's all I had to do.
People could have seen the
Do you
Hardly
understand
Heroes
how
logo.
small that sticker is? I would have had to pull it up and been like 5 feet away from the camera.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways, sorry. So that was my story. Tree go, rain now. Ugh. All right, Dad. Thank
Could
you.
have free publicity.
Sorry. Maybe next time.
Job.
Yeah.
Ever. So, what?
How many listeners we would have gotten?
Yeah,
At least 2.
2.
At least.
Hey, it's 2 more than we got.
This is true.
That'll be 4 altogether.
Hey-o.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys all heard about the Star Wars land. We've been hearing about that for some time now.
No. I didn't. I honestly, before you told me, I didn't know.
They've actually mentioned it a couple years ago at one of the D23s,
Really?
whatever. Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
But okay, so we got some more details about it now, and it's going to be. I feel like I can't really hear myself in the mic. It's going to be part of Disneyland and Disney Hollywood Studios. What is that? I don't know what that is. You've been to just recently, right?
Well, I know where it's going. Like they're pulling all that Disney Farm, like where all the like live animals and the railroad, Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Oh, yeah.
All that. They're
Or Thunder
yanking
Mountain.
all that out.
Oh, really?
And that's all going to be
Yeah, there was
Star
a
Wars
recent
land.
picture of them doing the construction, and it looked massive.
This is going to be the largest expansion to the park ever since the day it opened.
I read that.
I mean,
today.
if you think about it, if it's anything on how well they did Cars Land, I don't know if you guys been to
I haven't
California
seen that
Adventure.
one, no.
I haven't been to Disneyland since I was 17.
Dude.
Yeah.
It looks just like the movie.
That's
Really?
cool.
Oh.
It is so freaking cool, and how well they do it. They have oh my gosh, what's the main
Owen
car?
Wilson?
Lightning.
Oh.
Lightning
Oh, yeah.
McQueen.
Yeah, yeah.
He comes out every day. The car and the eyes move like
The
in
big
the
ones,
windshield.
and they move around the whole
Yeah,
park. Yeah, I've
somebody
seen them.
like remotely
Yeah, yeah.
control uses them, but
That's
they look, they're real and they're like real remote control cars. But they come out and they talk to people, and everybody just goes crazy. But I mean, how much detail they just put into that?
Yeah.
I mean, you can imagine how cool it's going to be. And if you do the Cars ride, there's two different ways at the end you can go. Either you get new rims on your car, or you get it
Okay.
spray painted.
Sure.
Like you can get it painted a different color. It's badass,
That's
dude.
funny.
I haven't been there since I think about 07, 08, maybe 08. And so none of the new Star Wars stuff is there. I mean, when I go into, I remember when they first opened the Roger Rabbit or Roger Rabbit or the Toontown.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That tune at the time it looked really good. It was like you're sitting in Toontown. But that was the last thing that I really experienced brand new from
So
Disneyland.
have you ever been to California Adventure?
I did. Right. It was open for not too long. We went, Robin and I, and we spent a day there, and we spent 2 days at Disneyland.
So you've been on Tower of Terror?
I did.
Well,
yeah.
isn't that
That's
closed?
gone.
That's going to be Guardians now.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
gonna be
Guardians ride.
Yeah.
When I went when I was
Which
17.
kind of
yeah.
sucks.
What?
That ride was badass.
But you don't think they're going to just do the same thing? Just slap the
Yeah,
Guardian
no,
sticker on it?
I get it, but I mean they got to change it a little bit. But what do you think? I don't know. I wonder what it's
It'll
going to
be
be.
a spaceship ride, obvious. It
Yeah.
has to be a spaceship ride.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just going to drop just like the other one.
Yeah. How are they going to use that to their...
That's what I'm
If
saying.
they put a screen on it...
Mm-hmm.
And then they can kind of do some sort of like a virtual, like flying around.
Yeah, and you like lose
And the
control
Milano.
and fall.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just a cool ride. It was really creepy
Oh
and
yeah.
weird.
No, that when I went when I was 17, it just had opened.
Oh, that's cool.
And I think in one day I went on about 20 times.
Damn.
Yeah, that was fun.
They're going to have new planets that we've never heard of for the Star Wars land.
Yep.
One of the attractions will be flying the Millennium Falcon,
I know, I
virtual
heard about
reality.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
So, do you think it's going to be like a mix of like a VR and maybe like the Soarin' California? You know what I'm talking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you have your legs like off.
Yeah,
but-
because there's no way you're going to be in the driver's seat.
Right.
It's more going to be something like Soaring
They've
California.
updated all the Star Wars stuff since Disney bought it, right?
Yeah, Star Tours is now Star Wars.
Yeah. So how have they changed that? Because I've only
All right.
been there since Star Tours,
So you remember Star Tours, how they had that robot?
sitting there talking to you the whole
Yeah,
time.
now it's C-3PO that talks to
That
you.
makes sense.
But what's cool is I forgot how many variations. I think there's like 30 to 50 variations of different, tours that you go on. So like one of them, maybe you're in like an X-Wing.
Oh, okay. So,
You
they
know,
have
so there's like a battle, so they just change them constantly. So even if you go on the ride 5 times a day, you're probably still not going to see the same one.
oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they keep changing
That's
it like
pretty
that. And I bet you they'll do now a Rogue One.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
And
do
that's what's
something.
kind of cool is they can keep changing that or adding to it, I guess you can say.
Right.
And just keep making new ones.
It's going to open in 2019 and they start construction April 2016. So
Yep.
this year, I mean 2017.
No, yeah.
No, they did
This year.
This year. It
And
was-
then-
Was it 16? I think I did read 2016.
yeah, I thought I read 2016.
So yeah, it already has started, and it
Yeah.
will be finished 2019.
And then you heard there's a part in Disneyland that you can go and you wait in this line and there's 2 different doors you can go in and they like set you which way.
Uh-huh.
And the way I went in, you meet Darth Vader
Oh really?
and he comes in and he's like, "Where's the rebel base?" And you're just like, "Oh my God."
If
But,
somebody dressed up as him.
yeah, he's all dressed up and he's yelling at you, and they tell you like not to touch him.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget he came in,
That's awesome.
and I didn't know what to expect. We just kind of went in the ride, and they're like, "Hey, just so you know, don't touch him." And I'm like, "Touch who?" And they were just like, "You'll see." And I walk in, and there he is. He just comes walking in, and you just hear him breathing.
That's dope.
And then he's just like, "Where's the rebel base?" And he's like screaming at you. And all I could do was like smile. And I'm like, "Oh my God, it's Darth Vader." And I'm like, "This is so cool." And he's like staying in character.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just staring at Michelle. I'm like, "Dude, is this really happening?" But on
That's
the
so
other
awesome.
side, you get to meet Chewie.
Oh.
And like and at the end, you get to take a picture with him and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought that Darth Vader wasn't much of a touchy guy. I wouldn't want to touch him.
No touchy.
He likes sending farts
He's
with
like-
the Force.
Yes. He's like Howie Mandel. He just doesn't like to be touched. He's a germaphobe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ironically,
That makes
being all
sense.
that
Well,
burnt
he's got a
up,
lot of open wounds and stuff.
See, you need
wanna
to
get that shit infected.
No touchy.
They also have
No
the
touching.
speeder that Ray drives.
Yeah.
Oh,
in
the
episode
the
seven.
red one.
tall one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that Lego.
Oh, yeah.
The
They have
the
a
Lego's cool.
bunch of cool stuff, like a bunch of models from Star Wars, just everything. It's really cool just to see the memorabilia. Same with
cool.
Avengers headquarters.
Oh, they have that now too.
Dude,
Man,
I didn't tell you about that?
You probably did. You told me that wasn't there like an Iron Man or something.
Yeah, where it shows you.
Oh yeah, and you're.
yeah, and you're shooting.
It's like basically a
A
Connect.
yeah,
An
it's like a
Xbox
Kinect.
and you're
But you put
just
on
moving
the
it
suit
around.
and you're flying around and then
Yeah,
you
I
shoot
saw that
stuff.
video. I remember.
But it was cool because you like dance with it and stuff. I was all dusting my shoulders off. It was
That's
super
pretty cool.
funny. But
That's
they have
funny.
that. Then they have like six or 8 Iron Man suits all lined up, and his original
sick.
one that he made, it is badass. And they got some Thor stuff and all. They just have everything, and it's really cool that they just keep adding to it.
Yeah.
But you kind of notice that they're taking over.
Oh yeah.
Land of Tomorrow is
The
just
Avengers
slowly
and Marvel?
creeping. I mean, you can see why. I mean, Marvel's their biggest, and
Land
Star
of
Wars.
Tomorrow isn't Space.
Yeah,
But
but that's-
Space Mountain on there, and
yeah,
that's
Space
Star Wars,
Mountain.
all right?
Yeah, that switched to Star Wars as well now.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, man, Disney, I every day, like, I'm just like, how smart are they? Because I remember there were statistics I read about boys versus girls going to Disney stores. Like 10% of their customers were little boys before they bought Marvel. Now it's equal, boys and girls going to Disney stores because they have superheroes in there. Other than that, they just had princesses, and like now they've like cornered them, like everybody, like
What I think's crazy is that princess, like where girls they dress them up as princesses.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, they
They
dress
get
up
like
as-
the
yeah.
outfits. They do their hair and makeup. Dude, that shit's like $150.
Yeah, I heard.
It's crazy.
Blake
Little bit.
just went, and he was telling me about that shit.
It's nuts to me, dude. I mean, how much money they make just in that? It's hand over fist.
That's crazy.
Because it takes them. There you go.
hand over fist, like that.
Paper beats rock.
It does. Paper does beat rock.
What beats rock?
No.
A hammer.
No, I just said it. I confused it. Did you see that?
I honestly wasn't paying attention.
I just saw Aaron like shut down. He was just like, dude.
Well, that's what happens when
I broke him.
Ah, shit, you got to wind him up again.
Sorry.
But no, I'm really excited. It's gonna be crazy. But if it's anything like Cars Land, I mean, shit, it's gonna be freaking awesome.
They're
Because
not gonna
the
spend
backdrop is just
Yeah.
friggin' so cool.
I got to get back to Disneyland. It's been a while. It's
Yeah.
been way too long for
Just
you.
been
do a little Harley Heroes trip.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
right?
cheap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Speaking-
do that bad.
Speaking of, because of these 2 lands that are opening up, you know that the prices are going to raise in Disney, like
Their prices
exponential.
raise
No.
every year.
It's like going to inevitably raise like way more than normal
Did you hear why they keep raising the prices?
because
No
they
way.
can.
How much is
They're
a ticket right
hoping that it's going to get less people in the park
now? Huh, that's interesting.
because it's always overcrowded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and they just keep raising the prices. That's why they were talking about getting rid of season ticket holders
Really?
because it's just too much.
How much
'cause
is a
the-
ticket now?
I
125
think it's 100
for one
Yeah, for
park.
both park it's 180.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, you think about it.
It
though,
was like 65 when I went.
Yeah. Well, it was
right.
just like two or three, I think 3 years ago, it finally went over 100. But that was only like 3 years ago.
yeah, now it's like 125, I believe, for one park.
Yeah.
And then if you're getting a double hopper pass, almost like $200.
That's fucking crazy. And then what? Do you normally go for just a day or you go for a couple days?
Man.
Last time I went for I went for 3 days with my nephews, and then I went for 1 day, Michelle and I, but we only did the one park.
Oh.
But the reason why is because all my favorite rides are in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Because the two rides I have to hit are Space Mountain, and can you guess the second one?
It's a small world.
No, but it is one of the older rides in the
Teacups.
park. No.
Peter Pan?
Boom.
I knew it. I was like, am I
Wait,
going to be,
what's
is he
the-
going to make fun of me for
No.
picking
What-
Peter,
Peter
Pan?
Pan is
What's
the
Peter
best
Pan
ride.
What is it? I don't remember. I just don't remember.
It's the one where you're flying
You just
in
ride
the
in the
ship.
boat.
Yeah.
And you're going through the whole story, basically.
Don't remember it.
And all the little
my
cutout lights and the city you're floating over it. It feels very similar to like the Alice in Wonderland and the what is it? The
Pinocchio?
Splash Mountain
Oh,
kind of.
no.
Yes, Splash Mountain is
Splash Mountain is
based off of Southland Tales, the racist Disney
Yeah.
movie that they don't talk about anymore.
the Tar Baby.
Yeah.
What? Tar Baby.
It's a Tar Baby.
What?
But no, all right, back to Peter Pan. So Peter Pan, it brings me back to my childhood. Every time I get on that ride,
It's a good
the
one.
second you hit and you see Neverland, I get all giddy like I'm a
Yeah,
kid
you're like
again. I'm like,
floating over
oh
the
shit.
when you're like floating over the little town. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're just it doesn't matter how
how
you
old I get.
It's like it's still like
And I laugh. I was in line one time. I can't remember when I went there, but there was this older couple, and it was wife and a husband. And I'm laughing, and I'm like, why are you guys hitting this ride? And the guy's like, I have to. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, this is my ride. I'm like, me too. He's like, it's something about it that brings you back. And those old rides, they still get quite a line for them. That one, the what ride? I forgot. It's pretty disturbing. Is the Pinocchio one?
yeah. That
You
one
kind
too.
of forget because the kids are smoking cigars.
Yeah.
They're like drinking booze and stuff,
dear.
but they've never changed it.
That's funny.
I love that they put you in that ride in darkness, and all you see are the neon, the fluorescent lighting.
Yeah.
It's just so sick. Yeah, I love that.
And then obviously, I'm more rides, but Pirates of the Caribbean is another classic.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
Peter Pan and Space Mountain are my two like got tos. If I only had two rides to pick, that'd be
Nice.
it.
Yeah, and what you were talking about, how many days? I remember I went for 5. The only time I
That's
went.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I went for 5, but I don't think you can enjoy everything on less than 3.
No,
I've done it in 2,
You just
and I
can't do like.
No, I did do it in 3. Yeah, we did 3 days.
because to do both sides of the park,
Yeah.
what we did is we did 1 day in Disneyland, the second day in California Adventure, and then the third day back at Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
it's
so
just
you're
too
counting?
much.
Okay, you're counting the third day, both parks for all 3 days. Yeah, I was thinking that you guys were counting one park needed no less.
No, you can
No,
do
yeah,
Disneyland in 2 days.
Yeah, the California Adventures you need 1 day, maybe half a day.
You could probably,
Yeah.
but they are like growing California Adventure
okay.
quite a bit. Like I went on that Little Mermaid ride.
I don't
That
know.
one ride was crazy.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
Is
even.
the underwater one? Is it underwater or
I don't think I've seen.
No,
it.
that's
Finding Nemo?
That's Finding Nemo, which is the old yellow submarine one.
Yeah.
Oh,
They revamped that because nobody ever went on it anymore. So they made it Nemo, and even that, I'm like,
yeah. Who wants to get on that?
it's just.
It
I mean,
freaks
it's
me
fish
out to be
flying
in that water too. Just
Why?
like in the fucking submarine submerged. I don't know. It just like
You're not
fucking-
even submerged ever.
I know. It's just fucking just freaks me
You
out.
literally could walk out and
I
you'd be
know.
outside. I think that's funny.
Anything that resembles an ocean freaks me the fuck out.
Did you know there's a half a basketball court in the Matterhorn?
Oh, there's a
Mountain?
lot of secrets.
Yeah,
in
there's-
Disneyland.
yeah, the whole underground tunnels and all that
Yeah.
crap.
Where they spray the delicious.
See, I heard
air.
the basketball court was an urban legend. I
No, that's
heard
real.
I heard somebody debunk that, like official Disney. Somebody from
We'll have
like
to look into that.
That's all I'm saying, man.
I don't believe
I read it
you.
on Wikipedia, so it has to be true.
No, that's not.
I wrote it on Wikipedia, so it has to be true.
They're also going to have Pandora, the world of Avatar.
Boring.
All right, one movie in 7 years.
And
Yeah.
isn't it going to be a Jungle Cruise?
I think so. They
Yeah.
talk
Hold on.
about.
Oh, they're getting rid of the
riding through
Jungle
the-
Cruise?
I don't know if they're getting rid of it, but it is going to
I
be.
could see that
They're
happening.
talking about it, calling a part of it the Navi River Journey Ride.
So
where
yeah,
you're-
it's probably.
yeah.
you're walking through the bioluminescent forest, and it's like all.
I mean,
glowing
it
and
is
shit.
smart of Disney to kind of get rid of some of this stuff because it's just not relevant anymore. Especially all the barn animal kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody ever goes to that side
Well,
of the
and
park.
I know you were saying like, or I don't know who was saying it, but like they're keeping a lot of the original stuff original, but some stuff you can't update. They updated the Pirates of the Caribbean ride and put Jack Sparrow. He didn't
Yeah.
need to be in it.
He's all over the place. Now.
But he's in it. And granted, that ride doesn't tell his story. It tells a story of one guy throughout the whole thing, throughout the whole ride. It's about one guy.
Can we? all right,
Oh, God.
let me get a
damn
little
it.
sidetracked.
What do you want to say?
The new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, really?
Yeah, what about it?
It looks so bad.
I don't know. I stopped watching
So
a long time
over-
ago.
I
these
think the last
movies.
one I watched was the last one, like 3 or 2, I
I
think.
can't believe they're still trucking these out there.
I like number 1.
People are paying.
Number
to go watch
one
it.
was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Really great one-liners. All of his dialogue was great.
And it was the first good pirate movie. I mean, that we've ever really
I think
seen.
it was a good pirate movie for people who aren't really into pirates and like that time.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not into pirates.
Yeah.
Gar.
They're gonna have a second ride called Avatar Flight of Passage, which I'm thinking is just gonna be something you ride in and kind of like the California. What is it?
California,
the-
Soarin',
Soarin'.
California.
Soarin'.
Something like that. Yeah.
Soarin',
I heard they're going
California.
to have another ride. It was called We Stole Our Idea from Fern Gully. Have you heard of that one?
I think that's a lame argument because there's a million movies out there with the same fucking plot.
Look, here's the thing is, I know I'm in a minority. I
No, you're
don't
not.
like the movie, and I don't think it looks that great. We've had this argument before. I don't think it's the best
But-
looking movie of that year. I think
What movie is?
Star Wars. The original Star Wars, I think, looks better. Hands
What?
down. I love the original Star Wars.
Okay, there's a difference between you love it and
don't
it
know.
actually holds
See,
up.
no.
Visually.
I think it looks fake. Avatar. I think Avatar looks fake.
I guess I can kind of see that.
I can
but-
see. Ooh, it's great animation.
Understand your
It
opinion.
looks like animation. That's what it looks like.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look real.
But I mean, for that time when it was coming out, it was cutting edge.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you hadn't seen anything that visually good out of all animated type of,
Yeah.
a whole animated movie.
Final
like-
Fantasy Advent Children look better than that movie.
But you're not telling me that looks real. That's completely
yeah.
animated. I mean,
But
his
I'm-
hair is sticking up 4 feet.
All I'm saying is, I just don't like the animation. I do not like it.
Okay, that's fine. I understand that. We agree to disagree, but
Like I said,
the whole plot thing kind of irritates me. There's a million movies out there with the same fucking plot, and I enjoy all of them. But because this one kind of resembles Fern Gully and Dances with Wolves, it's like suddenly
Yeah.
shot out of the sky. Like, who cares? It's like
I know
Everybody does that. The
Yeah.
white man's bad. We get it.
4 of our comic book
Yes,
movies in 1
deforest-
year all had the same fucking plot.
deforestation. I get it.
Yeah, there's only so many things, and that's what's hard about Hollywood now and all the movies they're coming out with, is they just keep rehashing old stuff. Well, that's exactly what he did. He was like, hey, the white man's bad. We like to steal stuff, and
Yeah.
that's what we're going to do.
There we go. That's
And
why,
then we'll have that one crazy white dude.
Yeah, the
that
white
just
that's
goes-
going to save everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like the Great Wall.
There you go.
Oh, no. That movie looks so bad.
So dumb. The dumbest of all the
I
movies.
mean, if we're going to talk about white people, we might as well just roll into the next thing, which is Iron Fist trailer.
I haven't seen it yet, but
Well,
I'm
it's-
like saying the same thing. It's like I know this character is old and he's been around for a while,
Yeah.
but I just feel like it's like in these days, like should we really be putting out a show about a white dude with extreme martial art?
I know, but
Well, and their thing is, could you pick somebody better? Like
The
this
guy?
guy?
I like that guy. He was on Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a chance. I just feel like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage really dropped the ball. So
See, I think
I'm
I'm, gonna
really
like
hoping.
the martial arts a lot more than I like the fighting in Daredevil.
What?
I think I'm gonna like the martial arts
He's
in
feeling
this
very
show.
challenging
I know.
today, huh? He's
Dude, Daredevil is probably the best Netflix show.
That's tough. It's probably one of them, but I don't.
Of
there's a lot of them.
superheroes?
Oh, superheroes.
I was gonna say, have you seen Stranger Things? Because I think
House of Cards? Woo!
House of Cards. Come on,
That's a crazy fucking
What?
show.
The first season is obviously the best.
Even
And
now,
then-
it more resembles what's really happening.
Well,
in
let's not
politics.
talk about it.
I just feel like it was really good, and now it's slowly like
House
kind
of
of
Cards?
losing its luster.
I felt
to
like
me.
that until that last episode where they
There it is.
managed to figure that shit out, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
I'm
But
So
how
I'm
did they do
saying
that?
what pisses me off is if it all doesn't come down crumbling for him, I'm gonna be pissed.
It is getting a little.
I mean, it's got to
Okay.
be some epic like fall for him.
it's getting like Nip Tuck third season.
Exactly.
Oh, let's not talk about Nip Tuck. God damn it. That show was the biggest disappointment I've ever watched in my whole life.
It was.
It was
Oh.
good up until before they
When-
before they went to Hollywood, where they stayed in Miami.
See, everything that happened with the son and the doctor.
Him
Yeah.
marrying that
Ugh,
tranny.
That was crazy. Yeah.
God, it was just the worst. Just the
Transgender.
worst.
Yeah, I think I held on way too long for that.
Oh,
one.
me too.
I remember rewatching it and like I got past the second
Oh my-
season and I'm like,
That blonde
why-
girl was super hot though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. Sorry, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Luke or
Iron
we
Fist?
got
Iron
way
Fist.
off.
But yeah, but here's the thing: is the only reason I think the fighting in Iron Fist is going to be better than Daredevil is because Iron Fist is a martial artist.
True.
He's technically trained as a martial artist.
I'm excited when I did watch the trailer.
It
but
looked good. I mean, the trailer looked good, but yeah,
I don't know.
Rosario Dawson's back.
holding out hope.
I would if you could tell me that the next show is Iron Fist instead of Punisher. It's like I'd rather have Punisher.
Oh hell yeah!
It's like give me Punisher. That's what
Yes.
we were all waiting
You're
for.
still getting Punisher.
And they're
Next
just
year.
cock teasing us. They're like, "Oh, it's coming, it's coming." It's like, no.
We're gonna
Put
get-
that on the forefront.
we're gonna get Iron
Fuck
Fist.
all this other
and
shit.
then we're gonna get the Defenders, and then we might get Punisher.
That's what pisses me off.
There it is.
Didn't they say that Punisher may make an appearance in
Oh, I'm sure.
Agents of Shield? No.
I think it was.
They're not crossing
They're
that far over.
talking about
Yeah.
it. I think John Bernthal said he would like to just cross
okay.
over, but I don't know. Anyways,
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see Punisher so bad. That show is gonna be so friggin' sweet.
can't protect him, Red.
Did you watch the show last night?
No, I did not.
What? Whoa! This is weird.
Well, that's the end of the episode, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
cool.
Good night.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna try to keep this spoil free a little bit since
wow.
he hasn't seen it.
I mean, it's
The only reason I'm afraid that to talk about it without you watching it is because I don't want to taint your idea of the show. I just want you to watch it. But I'm
going
gonna
to
say
taint
some
it like artificial raspberry. Okay.
Beaver taints.
Yeah, no beaver tainting here. Okay.
beaver taints.
Just like Mom used to make.
Breakfast of Champions. Beaver taints. Now in honey flavor.
No.
I'm gonna find a jar and I'm gonna print a label.
It says beaver taints.
Beaver taints raspberry.
Ooh, and vanilla too. And vanilla.
And vanilla.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna say some stuff, and I
Hold on. So give the listeners the show. You didn't even say it.
I know. Okay, so last night, it was the season premiere of Legion on FX.
Because it was last night it aired.
Last
right?
night, I
See,
almost forgot to watch it. It was.
I can't get shows until the next day.
Got it. Well, that's good to know. After the episode,
I watched
has
it. I
started.
mean, I watched it today, but
but I mean,
Yeah,
you have time.
You don't have anything
Whatever.
going on anyways.
shut up.
Must
I'm
be
sorry.
nice.
It is. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let me give the listeners the rundown of the synopsis. It is a man diagnosed with schizophrenia. David. He may have abilities. He meets a girl in a psych ward
Warda.
who may also have abilities.
Bum, bum,
Could you
bum.
imagine a psych world?
I know. Psych World would be great.
So you've got in the cast is Dan Stevens as David Heller. He was on Downton Abbey.
I didn't watch that.
And he plays the Beast in Beauty and the Beast, the movie.
Whoa. The guy that plays David.
Yeah, that's
plays
him.
what?
Yeah,
No idea.
I swear.
That's awesome.
You got Aubrey Plaza.
Yep.
She's crazy.
She is
She
very
was
crazy.
awesome. And a couple other people that I don't know their names, so or I don't. You wouldn't recognize them in anything. What'd you think?
I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't want to. I thought it was awesome. Visually, I thought it was very artistic. It looked really, really great. It flowed really well for how crazy it was. Like, it was all over the place, but it still flowed very well. It felt as psychotic as he was.
Yes.
Because he's crazy. He's in a mental hospital. But
I heard an early review of this where somebody said it has potential, but it missed the mark on the first episode, so it kind of bummed me out.
Yeah.
And I watched it episode last night, and I felt completely differently. I felt like what you said. The movie is about him kind of being fucked up in his head, and you get that from the episode. It feels like a giant, like,
bless you.
trip. The whole episode felt like a trip, like you were tripping on something.
See, I was in right at the beginning, right at that intro, that when it told the story of him. Right then, I'm like, you know what? This is awesome, and you could tell what he went through in that little whatever that was, a minute. The intro, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. Oh,
He did a great job. I think he's playing that character very well.
Yeah.
Dan Stevens. I really like the representation of when his powers went into play.
yes.
Kind of the way it looked and things would change, and you get kind of like that slow-mo feel.
Oh yeah.
I really like that. And
How you doing, buddy?
I'm getting intrigued.
I feel bad.
And then the score was really good too. I liked the music. The music felt really good. It felt a lot like Stranger Things, actually, going through that
Yeah, a little bit.
electronic-y kind of Tron Daft Punk feel.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's not. Yeah, that's.
And speaking, man, can Noah Hawley like not make anything that's bad? Because he did this. It's his thing.
What else does he mean?
Didn't he do Fargo, or am I thinking?
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, Fargo. Yeah,
He's done something else, but yeah, like everything that this guy does is just awesome. I love it.
yeah. So I definitely recommend the show to people that are interested.
Yeah,
that
if
may
you're
be
interested, even if you're not like an X-Men fan, this is just an awesome like show in general, because it as of right now, it has nothing to do with the movies.
It's its own thing.
But they said that they want to connect it to the movies.
It's in the X-Men universe. That's what they're saying.
The first season, they basically said is kind of a trial run. And it's about this guy. And if it does well, they want to connect. They want to bring in people. They want to have it connect to the movies. So we'll...
No. We're done with the movies. We're done with all this stuff.
Hey, man.
End it all and restart.
But what about Deadpool then? That means
Yeah.
they would have to do that too.
He's just getting started. Deadpool is.
No.
As I talk like Yoda again.
Yeah.
No. So I did want to talk about some news that came out that I'm a little upset about.
Oh, new news.
That I wanted to see what you think.
Okay.
What is it?
Did you have your period?
No, that happened years ago.
Okay.
I still bleed from my butthole.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
OA got renewed for a second season.
Oh, I did. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm very upset about
I feel
it.
like that's going to answer the question, and I feel like she's just going to wake up in a fucking hospital.
Nah.
What bugs me about it is I like the mystery behind it. I like not
did.
knowing.
Well, then just don't watch the second season.
I feel it's going to ruin it.
Okay, so here's one thing that I forgot to mention when we were talking about OA. I like how we spent like 2 seconds on Legion. By the way, Legion was good. Go check it out.
Really good.
We loved it.
Sorry, the reason why we didn't spend much time on it is because I didn't do my show prep. So
I know now.
all the hate mail will come to me.
I know now not to review a show or the same week
There
that
it
it comes
is.
out.
Boom.
We'll give it a week.
All right.
Thank
next
you.
time. All right.
Appreciate that.
We'll get back to Legion.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you guys
I'm not
go
all
watch it as well.
fancy like you people.
I got a
okay.
television. I got 2. No, actually, I got 3 of them.
Jesus. What else you got? Starting listing it off.
Can I borrow a TV, Manny?
What do you mean?
No,
You got
you-
one in the
yeah.
garage.
Look, he looks like he has some to spare. I'm
Well,
just asking.
so do you.
Okay, there was one thing that I didn't bring up with OA that I wanted to. Now, if, let's say she does jump the dimension, right? Spoiler alert.
Yeah, people that haven't seen it. And we've gotten a lot of hate mail. You know what's funny? Hold on, real fast.
Not
Before you
from
go there.
Julia. Julia loved it.
Julia loved it. But Lisa, lady at work, she was like, hey, I need a new show to watch.
Wait, Lisa from work?
Lisa
Yeah.
from work.
Not John
dear.
from work.
Lisa from
We
work.
spend like 10 hours at work. This
Yeah.
is the only people we conversate with.
Exactly. So she's like, hey, I'm looking for a new show. And I was like, hey, you should watch OA.
Sure.
So the other day she comes darting up to me and she's like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, oh, shit. She's like, and I'm thinking it's about work. She's like, I started watching OA. She's like, what is up with this show? I don't understand. It's just, I don't even know if I can finish. I don't know what's going on.
man,
and I'm
yeah.
like, dude, it's a slow burn. Just keep it going. And she's talking about where she is on the show. And she was just finishing episode 1. I told her, I was like, keep going. You'll probably really like it. She comes up to me today, eyes wide. And she's like, freaking OA is awesome. She's like, I just finished episode 2. I'm super into it. I can't wait to see what happens. She told me the last part that happened. She's like, I'm going to go home and watch it tonight. But I'm like so intrigued. So she wants to finish it. And then she wants to go back and listen to our show. The review, because she didn't want to listen to it while we.
And that's the thing is like we'll recommend shows, but if it's like if you like, I know that she went back and she likes it now, but like if any of our listeners don't like are like just hating themselves watching a show and they don't like it, like don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Still watch
some
it 'cause
shows
we told you to watch
some
it.
shows aren't for everybody.
Well, I feel like we were pretty open about how rocky our experience was with the whole show, and it didn't really happen until the very end. So, I mean, it's out there. Like, hey, you guys are going to have some trouble with this show, but if
it
you're
was a
willing to
slow
stick through
burn.
it, you're probably going to like it.
It is a different than any other show I've ever seen. In just the way it.
bugs me.
The funny thing is that I feel like, not to get back on this, but Legion, again, very visually like artistic feeling, and it's like I feel like a lot of these shows are starting to come out like this, where they've just got kind of. I mean, you could practically watch it with the sound off, and you're still kind of getting an experience out of it.
Man, and there are just so many like how can I say this without the from the building to the sea, that scene.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Like that scene was almost as good as almost any scene in any of the newer X-Men movies I've
Oh,
seen.
100%.
So
You've seen
good.
some of the
Show.
in the trailers. He's talking about. You've seen the trailer where the guy throws his hand back.
Yeah.
That scene was nuts.
So
'Cause
good.
It's like this whole they kind of make it look like it's shot in one.
Yeah.
One
I don't
shot,
know if
and
it
they're kind
is.
of going and going and going and going, and you see that part.
But it's-
Woo.
You're
And
all,
it's just
okay.
like, yep.
From
I'm in.
that one scene, I'm like, look, I'm gonna watch this whole show just because of that scene, because I know what they can do, and that minute-long
Yeah.
scene was amazing.
was
And it
good.
wasn't just people in the air with their hands like this with metal
Yeah.
going around them and then making a pooping face. No, it was anyway. So that's all I got. A poopy
But-
face.
I had something back at the. Oh wait, I just want to make a quick comment because I didn't say this when we reviewed it, and Robin reminded me later. Why didn't you say anything about this? And okay, so I had this thought: is that okay? Let's say everything she says in OA is true, and she jumps a dimension, right?
Sure. Which I think she did.
That means she's jumping into a parallel universe, correct?
Yes.
That she thinks Homer and everybody are in.
Now, if she leaves this dimension for another dimension, what happens to her body here?
It disappears.
It just disappears.
That in movies and TV shows that I've seen go to other dimensions, like when they work with that concept, yeah, their body disappears and they go to the other dimension.
I think what I understood,
Or-
the way I
but-
understood it was just their consciousness.
But yes, I can. It's hard to do visuals, but yes, I can understand. Like, let's say this is her. Like, you have a line,
He's
a straight
drawing a
line.
line,
You have a
straight
straight line, and that's her
The vertical.
first timeline. And then she jumps a dimension, and yes, she can have a tangent dimension
so,
that
but
she's
what
in,
happens,
but the other ones keep going. It's
so
like
you have one line going straight off the side,
yes.
and
So
that's
you.
the.
So I guess technically, if you're going that, because that's another theory, you can have two people in two different dimensions.
So if her consciousness jumps into another dimension,
Yes,
She's
what
no
gets
longer-
replaced in the current dimension? Is it
Nothing.
still her?
it's still her. It's just like an alternate timeline, basically.
so
So there's
technically
two
she
of her.
didn't go. She wouldn't go, right?
She'd still
Technically,
be
she
here.
did, and she didn't. Yes.
That's
If
just,
we're
that
going
just
off
kinda-
that-
No, I just feel like it's getting too.
yeah,
I know.
It's too weird. Where we're talking about Stranger Things getting signed on for a second season.
Yes.
You have the Upside Down.
You know that talks about alternate dimensions, though, right?
I know, but they have a whole thing
Sure.
of the Upside Down, and it's exactly what it is, but, darker with these creatures. OA, it's just a mystery. It's a theory almost, because nobody knows for sure.
So wait, hold on.
All we know is that they healed somebody.
I hate to get in this discussion, but
Why
okay.
do you hate?
So
You're on a
This
You're
is
okay.
what we do. We do a
no,
podcast.
I know.
We
So
discuss.
okay, so you're okay with Stranger Things having the Upside Down because it's an alternate dimension
Because
that's
it's
exactly the
cut-
same.
but the story is cut and dry. That is
Thank
the
you.
case.
Okay.
OA is still a mystery. We don't even know if
I
that's
got
really
it.
happening.
Okay.
You don't even know if there's a real dimension or what. And
Or if
that's
she's just
what
nuts.
I thought was so genius about it, is that
Yeah.
it left it so open-ended that you don't know.
So what if they come back to the show and she is saying that that is not her same consciousness, that her consciousness has already jumped. So they're still carrying on the thought of her maybe still being crazy, and she's just thinking that she's a whole new consciousness in that body. I don't know. It's getting fucking nuts.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't know if I'm
dear.
going to go on very low expectations.
I have to say that I was a little bit excited to see it.
Oh,
Just
really?
because
I was so excited.
I was not. The
was like-
second I saw it, I was angry.
I thought about that, and I was like, but a part of me inside still wants to see more of this story. But,
Sure.
it's, of course, I want it to be good, but there's a good chance that they're just not going to hit the mark on the second one.
I think it was lightning in a bottle, and I think they did so well with it, and that they should quit while they're ahead and just have this thing that was good. Where, Stranger Things has a whole nother side that you didn't really get to see. But that show, I don't think, can go on for a long time either.
Well, the only thing I'll say about me being nervous about the OA coming back is that the two creators, the OA, the lady and her husband, were the writers of that. They wrote it, the whole thing. They wrote and directed every episode. But they've been.
I don't think they're married. Are they married?
Yeah, they're married.
Oh, okay.
They worked on that script for years.
Okay.
So they had so much time to make it perfect. And I'm worried that they're going to be writing this
The
script
second one, just rush it.
and it's not going to have that same passion. And a lot of that show, you could tell that they wanted it exactly a specific way, and they worked at it, and you could tell. I don't know how to explain it, but they worked at it really well, and it shows the passion in it. So I'm just hoping that the short amount of time is okay.
I'm going to hold out hope that the same type of dedication goes into the second season, and that they're doing it for a reason, not just because they want to put on a second season, but because they have more story to tell. I'm going to cross my fingers on that one.
I bet you they got thrown a lot of money.
You think so? I mean, it seems like they were kind of mixed. I feel like the critiques on it, the reviews, were a little mixed. I mean, I hear a lot of people that didn't like the show.
Oh, definitely.
I know a lot of people that don't know of the show.
Now, granted, they're all Neanderthals, but
They could read minds.
A
Yes,
lot of
exactly.
people have given me a lot of shit for liking that, especially, you know what I mean,
know.
listeners.
Oh,
I thought.
how
Sidekicks.
dare you?
Can I tell you, when you told me that you liked that show and what you felt at the end of it, I was like, this motherfucker's opening up, man.
What's going on?
He's growing. It's so awesome to see
I'm growing.
see Buddy grow.
I know. Lately, I feel like I've been in a funk.
I thought about it. It was like when you were like, it made me feel emotional. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted you to say. Woo!
Oh dear.
He finally did it. I finally broke his shell. I feel I'm pretty happy-go-lucky guy, pretty much.
No, you are. I'm just like, sometimes, I'm not saying you specifically, but any
Yeah.
dude is going to get to this show and be like, this is too touchy-feely, like we're talking about love and whatever. It's like,
But that's
I'm
why I
not
think
into
I
it.
like it. And I'm like, leave it alone. That's what I like about
Yeah.
it. And I'm almost just the second I saw it, I was just disappointed.
Oh yeah, and because I sent you guys both that article, and that was something because I send you links in an email every week. That was one I was like, I have to put that in the text message because I know.
Yeah. Oh, I was
know.
bent.
Oh yeah.
So it put me in a mood that I was just like, don't do it. Because I feel it's rushed because it got such reviews and it was more talked about. Not saying it was the cultural phenomenon like Stranger Things.
It created discussion, though.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
people got all into it and they
Yeah.
were like, dude, let's ride this train for as long as we can. And I feel it's going to be rushed and it may not have that feel like it does.
Yeah.
But that's how I
That,
feel.
and that's our second review of OA.
Yeah, double review.
Yeah. For everybody who didn't get it didn't spoil it for the first time. It definitely spoiled it this time.
Suck it, suckers.
Yeah. And Logan,
What happened to Logan?
I don't know, dude. I feel it's getting oversaturated again. I just
Wait,
don't know.
the movie?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Logan. I'm sorry.
Hold on a second.
We know a Logan, so I thought
Look.
you were talking about
Oh
Logan.
no.
Look, they're gonna come out with trailers, buddy.
I
You
know, but
can't-
it's
what are
too
you
much.
do-
It's too much.
They're trying to hype it up because it's probably gonna be his last solo movie. He might jump in with other movies, but okay,
Deadpool?
you're gonna be so disappointed with every movie from now until the end of time because this is how every big-ish movie is gonna go with trailers.
Big-ish.
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 Robin and I say that looks like little baby Michelle.
That's funny.
Totally looks like little baby Michelle.
I'll
Look at
show
this baby
you.
Michelle.
I'll show you a baby picture after we get off the show today of Michelle.
Did you see the Super Bowl trailer? My twin was in there. Did you see him? There's a British guy who was bald and had like socket eyes. Look like me.
No,
No, it didn't.
catch us. I watched the game. I just didn't pay attention to the commercials a whole lot.
There wasn't. I mean, they showed that
Yeah.
new Transformers one.
Whoop-de-doo.
He's a bad guy too, huh?
I guess.
Him and Don.
Yep.
Dom?
Dom.
Dom.
That's what I meant.
You said Don.
My N's sound like M's. I call
Dom.
myself Nanny.
Nanny. Some nanny.
You're Fran Drescher?
Yeah.
Google it. Sorry.
Do you Google
From the 90s.
Just Google it.
Hot chick. Ugly voice.
I don't feel like explaining it.
Hey, I didn't hear anything from our outro last week. If anybody liked it or whatnot.
We rarely hear anything from anybody.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's kind
I'm waiting to hear anything.
Yeah.
Listeners need to step up the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Besides, the only person that really comments and gives us a lot of shit is first person Jason.
yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I heard there were some conversations going on.
Yeah, but
yeah.
he hates the OA.
He does.
Oh, there you go. He's
He
another
said,
guy.
I think he tweeted at us. I didn't feel like it was worth it to say, but I'll just say it. He just wrote, "The OA sucks."
Yeah.
That's it.
That was it.
There's Jason's
But
review.
Him and El Sprinkles had a feud going
Oh
on
my
for
God.
quite a bit
Oh,
of
wow.
some time.
Okay, well this was on my
it must
personal.
have been like 12 to 15
you went to your
comments.
personal
This was
page,
on my
huh?
personal Facebook page, and I don't remember what I put. It was about Batman and Flash or something like
Yeah,
that. Or
he-
no, it was about Batman and Superman.
Yeah, he was saying how, first person Jason was like, Batman always wins.
Oh,
so he
yeah.
started posting pictures back and forth of like, Jason would put one of Batman and like all of Justice League dead. And then Aaron would post a picture of Flash like beating up.
Beating it, and then he would
beating
put
up-
one of Batman killing Flash.
Yeah,
and
and
then,
it went on for so long. It was freaking hilarious.
it was just like the battle of the fan hearts.
And then I just
was-
got like right in the middle of it, and I was all, Batman always wins, and then it just
And then-
kept going.
And it was so okay. And then I was like, okay.
Oh my God,
And
it's
I
hilarious.
threw a fact at him. I was like, look, Batman has died 10 times in the comic book, and he's like, well, is Batman dead now? I'm like, well, that's not what we're talking about.
It was so funny.
Ugh.
Funny.
And maybe
whatever.
doesn't know he's not on social media.
I'm not, man. I feel so.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
No,
dark.
It's just fun because sometimes listeners start throwing stuff.
That was really funny.
Yeah, and that was friggin' hilarious. And what's really cool about first person Jason is me and Aaron met him.
At SatCon.
Yeah, right after episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we were all juiced, like, hey, we started this podcast. He's
yeah.
like, I used to do a podcast. And we've kept in touch this whole time.
Yeah,
so
that's
cool.
hopefully when
Hi, Jason.
Wizard, yeah, hi, Jason. Hopefully when WizardCon comes back, we'll all go as a group and we can
Yeah, definitely.
check in with
That
him
sounds
again.
fine.
And then Buddy will buy another backpack from him.
Yes. And I'd like to get some sounds from him for our soundboard.
oh, hello.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have any emails
we don't
or
have any
anything.
emails, no nothing.
I got that one tweet from him, and that was it. And that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I wanted to bring up before we got out of here was John Wick 2 got some amazing reviews.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Now you're all right. Did you see the first one?
Oh,
already?
yeah.
I didn't know you saw it.
Oh, it's so bad.
yeah, right. It's good.
Still haven't seen it. I want to see it, but I haven't seen
Oh
it.
my God. It was funny is I woke up, it was probably like 5 in the morning or something, and it was on a Saturday, and I was like, man, I got some time to kill. I was like, I'm gonna watch John Wick, and I was like, yeah, I'll probably think it's all right. And I was like,
Oh, no. It's.
okay,
No,
okay,
look,
all right.
seriously,
Fuck
right?
some people up, get him.
I've heard all the reviews, and everybody says it's amazing.
And the
Like,
best part is like it's over a dog, and that was the dopest part. You're like, you fuck those guys up.
Well, and then they
That
said
car, oh my Jesus.
they said they're gonna make a 2, and I was like, all right, that's it. That's gonna be shitty. And then the reviews come out and they're amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So
I wanted to see if
And-
you guys want to go as a group
And
to see that.
I mean,
Holy
Morpheus is in it too.
I heard, yeah.
Oh, God, I love Morpheus.
Come on,
So,
whatever his name is. What's his eyebrows?
yeah, Aaron, you got to watch that. Or
All right, I'm gonna fucking watch it. Jesus,
Sprinkles.
I'm sure it's on like Netflix or something, right?
I'm sure it is.
Oh, do you want to tease next week's episode?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
haven't
dear.
even talked to you about it. I know that you kind of are up in the air. I totally forgot to talk to you about it.
Let's give a little tease.
So we're having it's going to be for Valentine's Day. Obviously, it's a couple of days after, but we're going to kind of base it off Valentine's Day.
We only do the show once a week, people. Calm down.
All 3 of our significant others are creating questions
Yes.
to stump us
Yeah.
and embarrass us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's all on an honor system, so they should not be sharing this with us. I'm not
No.
going to know any answers. Robin's going to set it up so that I can reveal the answer as I read the questions and we answer the questions, and then I'll be able to reveal the true answer right then and there.
Nice.
I'm gonna lose.
It's okay.
She told me what my wife told me what was gonna happen, and she goes, "Well, do you know all these answers?" I'm like, I don't remember anything. Like I don't remember all this stuff
I
about
think it's
myself.
gonna be fun. I told Michelle, I was like, I'm probably gonna get a ball busting, but it will make for a good show, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Robin
So-
says she's going to try to embarrass the shit out of me.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Oh,
good.
Michelle's doing the same thing, so
good.
I'm ready
That'll be
for
fun.
it.
Well, granted, Jennifer knew me when I was 15, so
Yeah, even better.
yeah,
I like that,
that's
Aaron.
the thing. That Aaron, he looked like a little scrawny little Mexican boy,
He's Turkey Man.
And then you grew up to a
a balding
Balding
Yugoslavian.
Yugoslavian.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Crazy.
weird how genetics
Tree.
it
work.
was like
Now.
a mutation.
Yeah, no, seriously, I'm a mutant.
Instead of getting younger.
I just turned into a balding poor Yugoslavian. It's crazy. It's the worst superpower ever.
Do you want to tell us where they're going to reach us at?
Yeah, there's a few places they can reach us at. Oh, thank you for the paper, Manny. Welcome. You can reach us at Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Hardly Heroes. Also on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
There it is. And you can also email us at hardlyheroes@gmail.com.
All right.
Please, 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 please send in your emails. And please, 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 just go to iTunes. Just search Hardly Heroes. Go over to the little review button.
No. Search Hardly Heroes, then hit the picture of our icon.
It's kind of a given, but
Just
okay.
Some people don't know. You don't be surprised how many people I had to
I
show
don't
this
see
to.
the review button.
Where is the review?
Can you just write a review for me, please? Just go on iTunes, go to Hardly Heroes, write a review. 5 stars, please. 1 star, whatever. I just want a review to read on the air.
It is a little dumb that you have to go and search it.
Seriously.
It's
to
so
do it.
dumb.
Like you can't just do it from the page.
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
it's to get people not to write reviews. I mean, you
You
really
really
got to
think-
go like
Yeah.
on a mission.
So please write a review for anybody. Has Brandon Black Goat?
Yeah,
remember
Black
that
Goat,
big
remember
line?
he had,
shouted
like-
out like 20 people.
Yeah, like
Okay,
35 people.
Brandon, can you just hack your wife's iTunes account? Maybe write one on hers.
We have no shame here. Take your girlfriend, take your friends,
parents,
your
Look,
parents' phones.
Your parents don't even know. They won't even know that they're getting downloads
Look,
on there.
I don't even care. Maybe you know somebody like get Carrie Fisher, make up an iTunes account for her, and then just write a review.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon?
Way too soon.
All right.
Way,
By the way, Carrie
way.
Fisher, still dead. Anyways, yeah, so I don't
That
think...
was mean.
I'm sorry? So yeah, I think that's it, guys.
Yeah, you
That
guys
is-
have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.